You should be trading is now what we're going to address right here on the show, and for that we have with us Prathamesh Malia, Senior Research Analyst for Commodities and Currencies with Angel Broking. Prathamesh, hi, thanks so much for joining in. Let's first start off with the strategy that you're recommending for precious metals, gold as well as silver. It's been quite a tough week, I would say, we did have prices fall below 40,000 and 33,000. What do you advocate over here?
Good evening, Mobina. I think as far as gold and silver is concerned, there seems to be some ease of tensions as far as US and China goes, when both the countries have come on the negotiating table and talks seems to be progressing well. But then the fall is done for the time being. But if you're suggesting a trade for a day or two, I think I would be better with the buy side for gold as well as for silver. I think the buying levels for gold would be around 32,880 for April contract, and 32,760 is the stop, and the target higher towards February 100. As far as silver goes, again 39,800 is what we are recommending the entry point, and 40,800 is the target point, and a stop of around 400 rupees from the entry point is what we are suggesting for silver. So buy across both the counters.
Okay, all right. Let's also talk about your strategy on crude. Then here you have a sell. What's the reason?
I think crude markets are well supplied, and the kind of supply side that you see from US pumping at around 12 million barrels per day, and plus inventories in the US seems to be rising, gives me a chance whether oil prices will not sustain at this high levels. I think it's a time to sell oil prices in the international as well as domestic markets. I think 4080 is the entry point where you can sell crude, and 4145 is the stop, and I'm expecting a possible fall of around 120 rupees from that level's entry point.
Okay, and finally, very quickly, Prathamesh, you have a sell on copper too?
Yes, and this is just a day strategy. I think copper, it's been hovering for almost 465, 466 mark for almost 4 to 5 trading sessions, and it's not going up and facing a bit of resistance out there. I think you'll see a little bit of correction from these levels, and it's purely on the basis of technical charts. I think 465, 466 is what it's currently trading at, and entry point for this particular commodity would be around 467. The stop would be 472, and target would be close to around 454, 452 rupees.
Okay. All right, Prathamesh, thanks so much for joining in then, giving us your technical strategies on individual commodity contracts. Well, I think we'll wrap it up on this edition of Commodities First.